Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroos unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the Ju-87G ground attack plane. So by 1942-43, the Germans needed more ground attack planes on the Eastern Front, specifically anti-tank planes, as on the wide open fields of the Eastern Front, having a plane fly around to blow up Soviet tanks was pretty useful. The Germans are doing a pretty good job with the 129, the HS-129, but they just needed more planes on the Eastern Front. And so they started looking around, they saw the Stuka, and because by this time the Stuka is pretty much obsolete, they decided to strap two 37mm cannons and use it in a ground attack role. It didn't just strap on the cannons, they also gave it extra armor plating because it's going to be flying so low to the ground it's probably going to get shot at by small arms. They removed the dive brakes because it wasn't going to be doing dive bombing anymore, and increased the bomb payload as they could remove the cannons and use it to drop conventional bombs. And so the Ju-87G was born, which would end up being the last production model of the Stuka. It was used to great effect because of its rather slow speed and also its very good agility and turn rate. It gave the operator a lot of time to line up the shot to, get that perfect shot on the side of a T-34. And with air supremacy, these would be used to great effect. Of course, you have the well-renowned bomber ace Hans Rudel, who's actually an advocate of this design, used this plane to great effect, especially during the Battle of Kursk. In battle, the Ju-87G is a 160-point ground attack plane, available to the 17th SS, 21st Panzer, 352nd Infantry, and 116th Panzer Division, and it has two weapons. So first up, we got two 37mm cannons with 5 axes, 68 rounds a minute, so you're not going to be able to shoot 68 rounds in a minute because you only have 24 shots, with 9 armor penetration damage and 1.2 kilometer range. It's a pretty good gun. Yes, it is a little bit low on AP, but because of how a ground attack plane works, and you're going to be constantly getting closer to the target, you end up getting more AP than you bargained for, and you got a decent amount of shots. Also, you have pretty much one set of machine guns in the back for plane defense, but if you manage to actually shoot down, or heck, even protect yourself properly with that one machine gun, yeah, and you really deserve a medal. Take a look at the Miscellaneous stats. It has no armor whatsoever. It has bad resilience, excellent agility, a speed of 350 km an hour, and normal optics capability. In battle, the Ju-87G is a pretty decent ground attack aircraft. When I first started playing the game, I thought this was pretty much a big piece of shit. It's so slow and has such bad resilience, it's just going to get shot down extremely easily, especially if the enemy just brings a single fighter to chase you down. And that is the case. This thing does die pretty quickly, but it is, in the right circumstance, can be an absolutely deadly piece of kit. Unlike the 129B1 or B3, the main thing is you got 2 cannons allowing you to get double the shots on a target during a strafing run, which means double the chance to hit and double the chance to kill said tank. And also, your speed does end up benefiting you, as it gives you ample time to line up with the target, and with your excellent agility, you can easily turn back round for second comings. Now, when you are engaged in tanks like Cromwell's light tanks, Stuarts, it's very easy, just hit them whenever, you're going to penetrate. Sherman's is going to be a little bit more difficult, especially the 10 to 11 armoured Orions. You can penetrate them from the front just because of how the range and AP mechanic works with planes, as you're going to be shooting much closer than 1.2 kilometers. But I'd still recommend trying to get side shots whenever you can. I mean, you have the agility, you might as well. And also, whenever you bring out Ju-87G, you either need to have a stupid amount of 88mm guns to protect you, or B, have a fighter escort, because even just one plane, a crappy little Hurricane, can easily kill a highly vetted Ju-87. Also, I'd always recommend, especially for like 352nd Infantry Division, take the 2-star model whenever you can, which is only for 352nd that gets a 2-star, but by God, that 2-star veterancy makes this thing deadly, absolutely deadly, as it will just pinpoint tanks left, right, and center. So overall, it's kind of like a World War II A-10 in a sense. So I think you can call a lot of things a World War II A-10, to be entirely honest. But when you have air supremacy, a J87G is a fantastic piece of kit to just blow up anything that's on the ground. And rather than leave it off like that, this has been another Rangaroo shooting to the Reek. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.